Welcome back, Salty Gamers, to the 5th month MSF account review. We have power cores today and then some ISOs, so I'll just collect them. Sort the sound out. There we go. So, we go into the inbox, collect our rewards. So after Crucible we've got some trading mats. They changed the currency of the shops. We're now on shop currency. It's called shop credits, and it goes across many of the shops. So every day I'm buying the training mats, Sentinel, Sasquatch, Dakin, Peter B. Parker, Void Knight, still building out Ronin a wee bit, Spider-Man Noir, Agent Venom, just basically all the important ones, and Deathlock. Gambit has been bought and finished. Some of them are to unlock legendaries, some of them are to unlock the Horseman, i.e. Ronin helps for Green Goblin, Void Knight for one of the Horseman nodes because they could use Highbind, I think it's Red Hulk, Rebirth for Green Goblin, Spider-Man Noir just to get an extra skill, finish him off, he's close enough anyway, Deathlock for the Bio Avengers nodes, Sentinel to finish Orcus off. In here we buy out the raid characters or training mats to build up the raid characters. That's I'm jumping between the two. In war, in raid I'm not buying anything. If I need uniques I'll buy them as and when I need them if they're available. But I'm basically just sharding up as much as I can. So the spotlight orb, and I come down here and I buy 10 of these. Most we have the currency, and what this does is we just get extra shards of characters that we don't necessarily need straight away. So we finished off Coulson, we finished off Thor, most of all these characters are already complete. That's him finished, so I'll just rank him up. But the main reason is we get this Ultimus credits, basically shard shop currency, which comes in handy for fast tracking other characters. In war we're buying out these unique abilities, and then if there's any characters that we're chasing, we were chasing Ghost, we finished that, so we don't need to worry about it here. In here we're buying Gladiator all the time, we'll have the currency all the time now. Miss Marvel Classic, Agatha Harkness, we've started Quicksilver just to have him, Abomination, and that's all. We will move on to Black Panther 1mm eventually just to get the Wakandan team up, but that's in no rush. And here then we're just buying off what we can. That will help us. So we're going to be building our Alpha Flight, so we basically will get in Guardian, and we don't have enough gold promotion credits to get anything else. Open the orbs up. Come back to the roster in a second. We'll get the 6-star promotions. We got a 7-star out of that. And we come into here, and what I'm looking for here is just the low blues that we need to buy, sort of under 500s. Same here, we're just looking to like the under 1000s, just buy some of them out. In here then, so we could do Thanos Endgame, we've got him 6 stars, we've got 2,720 credits. Is there anything we need to chase? Nothing really. So as you see, Thor, Phantom X, we need Phantom X. So if we go back to Blitz, we're not buying anything out of here in Blitz. We do need to finish off Valkyrie and Sunfire as well as Viv Vision. I'll just do that for Viv Vision actually because she's close. She-Hulk's almost done. But what we do here is we just get another 10 of these. And as you see, plenty of characters, and we get to claim that. And over time, what happens is we'll get enough of this currency to be able to buy out characters such as that. Battle World, we've not got enough currency to get anything. Yes, we could buy 5 shards of Havoc or Duck or Hank Pym, but we don't need to. Want to focus on these ISO 3s. Challenges then, we're up as high as we could go on the training mats. Always good to grab some more. I'm not really pushing these because I want as much. I'm using more tier 3s or T3s than anything else. In the events, we have the Freedom Spire, which was sort of tapped out at tier 19 because our Asgardians aren't high enough. In here, get loads of training mats. This is a new way that they're doing the sort of marquee type events. So basically, you complete it. On this one, we just need to complete it and we get that. On this one, we need Helverine tier 1. Level 3, and this is sort of where you're going to start getting your shop credits and training orbs. So if we unlock Hilverine, great, we'll get it, but I'm not chasing this team, so I'm not overly invested in getting the characters. Now if this was the raid team, that'd be different. We can't do the negative zone. We move on to the Age of Annihilus. We've got 20 days left. We go to 1-6. And we do 3 refreshes and get the training mats on 1-6. From there we move on to the Thunderbolt showcase. And we go to Songbird, tier 1, story 1, 9. And we just do the 120 energy on that, giving us some more training mats. Now a good thing to do is once you get them unlocked is push your way through here and get these ions as much as you can, preferably 5 stars, and get these ones, and that helps you get your tier 3 materials. Just depending on how well you could do in that event. On this one you need 3 star of all 3. So once I've unlocked them all, I'll be able to do that and get some of these as well. As for events, you'll notice that we don't have any legendary events done waiting now. That's because we've completed them all. We'll go into our orbs, open our Crimson gear. We're level 95 now, so we'll be able to push that. Well, Captain Britain event's finished, but we managed to unlock Captain Britain for our Illuminati, so eventually we could start gearing him up for the full Illuminati team. Open a Hellfire Orb. Let's get some minis. Coming down here, Alliance Orbs. If you get 300 training mats, you're laughing. We've got 30. And then another 116 of them. So, our roster then. We've managed to get on our Thunderbolt team, which is most important, managed to get all them up apart from Ghost and Hyperion. So the next one we're going to take up is Hyperion. And we could take him all the way up to 79, but I'm just going to take him to 75. Find this. We were struggling for that. We could just open some of these. And hope that we've got enough. Taking it up to gear 10. Now we need to find out what we're missing here. Guarantee it's going to be this. Go up to gear 12 now. And then we're missing stuff again, which will be right, out to gear 14 now. Gear them up, level up his abilities. So we just go to here, through our spotlight raids, we get these as well, so we'll be able to pick up them in our rewards at some point. Milestone collection, picking up a fair few here. Now we can take them up to 80. We're going for tier 4 blue because we don't have enough of these credits. So what we're going to do with Thunderbolts is take them up to gear 90, level 90 gear 17 just now, and that should get us high enough in the raid tier. I've got Asgardian sitting here for Red Hulk. We'll just open some teal gear because we're running out some. And we never got any of that. So, in terms of our raid teams, if we go here, we've got our Vigilantes done, all 7 stars. Once we get Elektra's red star, a 7th red star, she'll get a diamond. So we're just waiting on that popping from here. I'm sure it can. Nope, we can't get it a red star from there. So because we can't get a red star from there, we need to hope that she pops up in here. But we could edit this team now. Go here and fire in Thunderbolt and save that. So this is our next big raid team, followed by this team, and then we've got our mutants and our Orcus. We've got our old teams here, and then we've got our Alpha Flight as well. Where are they? But we also have to add in, we'll add in another team to the raid at some point as well, because we need it for the spotlight. So you'll see some characters are geared Quasar up at tier 17 as well. That was for events and for Dark Dimensions. It helped massively getting us through, which I'll show you in a second. But farm out Taskmaster, so that we need to get him to 7 stars, or hard to 7 stars, depending on what version you're looking at. Lady Deathstrike, finishing her off to 7 stars. Same with Sentinel, Omega Sentinel. Can't farm them. Hell is done, but she needs to. I took her up to tier 15 to try and push that event, but couldn't. Also need her for getting through Red Skull. We're missing out on material here, so let's try and get that. Just open 400 and hope for the best. Nope, still not enough. Can we buy it? Raid supplies. 4 of them, perfect. So that's just got enough for him. Kang's here because we could do this, which also gives us 7 red stars from Doc Ock. So just do that. But we also got Kang. Onto the ISOs. You just come into here, into the hard, and just do all the energy that we can. And that should be our daily stun. So this is 517 level 95. getting some Hyperion this time. Crucible, we won our Crucible, we came first overall, I believe. Yep, rank 1. So this is the rewards that we got. We are now, if we go to leagues, we're currently in silver 2, so we get 220 first place rewards in here, which is great. That's basically keeping us going on our training mats. We'll start Battle World today. We've got War to do, we've got Raids to do, we've got Blitz to do, and we've got the Command Centre to claim some stuff. We've got more Shards of Hyperion. Okay, so when we get to here, we'll get that, and once we get to that, we'll be able to progress and get more Shards of Quasar. So what objectives can we do here? We need to play Crucible battles this week again, which is fine. Play raids with Thunderbolts, we should be able to do that now, some of that now. Collect Astral Forces from Chaos Raid, Shadow King Road, find a Pride Gem, which I believe is on the Iceman node. Or at least it was. Let's see if we could find this. Here's the Silver Road. All the way to 1. Not sure where it will be, I'll just hold off and see if it's... Epic campaigns. Dark Dimensions, we have completed this one. So we're on timed mode, which when we complete it we'll get our Shards of Doctor Doom, and same with Dark Dimensions 5, we're at the same point we will get our Dormammu completed also. Apocalypse Saga, we've cleared Morgan Le Fay's one because we've got her at gear tier 13. We need to do a wee bit more to be able to get her there, and then we could work on them ones. We've actually managed to get, if we go here, so you don't need to 3-star them, you just need to complete them, but you have to use Mystics with it. And that's the team we were using. Now Morgan Le Fay is 7 stars, so let's just try this now. Once it loads, I'm going to just see if I can do a quick search to find Pride Gem in the MSF. It looks like it's going to be a freebie coming next week. Right, so pop Hyperion. I'm going to get rid of Kate Bishop. So if we could get through this, then we get 5,000 training mat orbs, which will help us but as you can see, we're struggling, so I'm not going to waste time with that. And what it's probably getting at is that we need the team that works around Morgan Le Fay to help push this through, which would make sense. But if we could get through each of these nodes, we get 5,000 per 5,000 training mats per training orbs per node, and then we grab this one, which gives us more gold, and then we get our awakened abilities plus some training materials, and then that opens up here. And then that's the same for each one of the training journey. On to here then, let's just fire this up to tier 16. We need 1.4 million. We'll enter this. On this we need New Avengers or Rebirth, which is why we're looking at building up the New Avengers / Rebirth. If we do it tier 18 with none of these, we get tier 19, we complete it. Black Cat's the same. If we go up here, what do we need here? We need Nowhere or Sinister 6. So we're opting for Sinister 6. And then Nova. We need Masters of Evil, X Factor or Quicksilver. But we're not in a rush for them, so I'm not pushing that as fast. We're pushing for Red Hulk. So if we look at our Horsemen, we've got Morgan Le Fay maxed out at 7 stars. We're 180 shards of Red Hulk. And then we're still several stars off Rogue and Archangel. And we'll get Sasquatch and Blitz. On the raid, let's see if we join here. Change it to at least tier 2. We just want the Mystics. Tech. You BIOS tier 5. C4. We'll go with this one. We can fire this up tier 3, tick, and get some gear 20 orbs. Using the Orcus team, we should be able to sim this node. Takes a while. And getting proven wrong here. That happens, just reset it. Drop it down a tier. Launch it again. You may have to heal because that team's out now. But what we can do is just fire in other ones. and then pass that node now onto the next node. There we go. Tech or Mystic. So what we'll do here is we'll just come here and we'll go into our Mystic team. Sim it. So the reason I'm pushing Thunderbolts before I bring up my Mutant and Mystic team is they'll get replaced at some point soon, so rather than put extra gear in them just now, I'll put the gear in the most current raid teams and then we're back the way. Okay, so Bio. Good at selecting this team. Even though we've got Ghost in here, we should be able to get through it. And Ghost died or no? Let's go into here. Bio again. So what we can do is we can just heal Ghost. The reason I'm doing that is just because this will give us another 5 Thunderbolts ticked off on the to-do list. I don't recommend spending power cores that way, but for the ease of the video, but there you go, I've got through that node without losing Ghost. And then Bio again, we'll lose Ghost, but hopefully we'll get through it. Okay, much to catch up here. There we go, sim that. Takes a while. We got through it. We lost Ghost, but that's okay. And then one more battle and it's Mystics. And see there, we've completed a milestone in the Harbinger week 6. Back onto our Mystic team, it's already pre-selected. Sim that, and that's this node done. And this raid completed for the energy that I have. Well, it will be once it catches up with itself. And if we do this one, go into here, into here, 5 characters. So the other way we could do this, we could do the Thunderbolts in here, but we would lose Ghost anyway because this is a higher raid. But tried and tested is the Vigilante team for the first 2 nodes. Get through it, no bother. And whilst we're in here, we'll check what other teams we need. We need the Alpha Flight team for the next several nodes. I think about 4 nodes for Alpha Flight. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 Alpha Flight nodes, and then it's normal, and then we're on to Uncanny Avengers. So if we just come here, We'll put a squad in here, Uncanny Avengers. This team will need to go up to gear probably at least level 80 to get through. Now, thankfully they're all 7 stars, maxed out blue, ISOs, get some reds on them, Jean Grey's red, so that we're fortunate there. Come into here, claim this. So because the strike pass is active, we want to maximise our energy now, so we start doing our refreshes again. Because we want to get through this and get as many of the training mats and everything as we can. Into here, Harbinger week 6, claim these. And doing so takes us up to another 80 shards. We get Dormammu's cloak, which also unlocks this one. Which then gives us 5 of these. Gives us another 50 shards of Kazar. So we're getting there. Take Hyperion up to rank 4. Open some more promotion orbs. So we'll go to Masters of Evil and we'll go here. Now Absorbing Man's not there just to farm out, he's there because on his node we have Training Orb fragments, so we'll spend some hardened energy getting these. That gives us this, which gives us this, and then we could also come in here, open these 16, since we're running low on gold. And we get some training mats. So we can come in here now and we've got 100 gold promotions, see what we could push up. So we could take Mighty Thor or we could take Cyclops. Nothing that we really need to push just now. So we'll save them. Go into events, just make sure we've not missed anything. Shadow King Trials. To get unlocked we need 386. Let's see if we could do something here. 386. Gear 15. No restrictions. Illuminati. Global, Brawler, Mercenary or Undying, Annihilator, If we could bring this down to 13. Let's try it. So we should get through the first mode, no bother. Let's try this. Oh, well, we'll put Ghost in, but that's fine. We can back out. So this is why we invest in our raid teams, as well as Hyperion. As they can punch up on these nodes, clear them, and then you just invest in the sort of teams that are specifically asked for, i.e. Illuminati, New Avengers, etc. So that one ode gave us some points. It gives you about 10% of the points for the overall reward for the run. The real test will be the Illuminati. See what we can do with these guys. Probably not very much. But it can be a team that we invest in after we invest in Thunderbolts. We come back round, grab Illuminati, build them up, and then be able to push through. Now that we've got Captain Britain as well, makes it a wee bit easier, rather than using Mr. Fantastic. So the only one that I've really geared up are Iron Man and Black Bolt. Everybody else is basically what you get given them at. We managed to take one out. 13 to go. Yeah, we're not going to get through this node, not with just Black Bolt and Iron Man. So we need to invest more in Illuminati, which is fine. Right, so that's where the account is currently at. If we go to here, player profile, our total collection power is 18 million, our strongest team is 2.17, we've not had a war MVP as yet, we've collected 257 characters on their 5th month, we've also got max rank characters of 81, our lowest arena rank's been 168, our current arena rank is 282. Latest Blitz rank is 81,000, Blitz wins 1344. We're in AV2 no cap, level 95. Our team power here, which is our Annihilators, is 2 million power. We're up to Dark Dimension 5, fully complete, and also just a side note, as an alliance, we've managed to get 70 out of 180 shards of Null so far, and we'll be able to unlock him in the next 2 to 3 months. So plans for the next month is finish off the Thunderbolts, which should be about the next week or so, which is just Hyperion and Ghost. Try and get them into purple ISOs. Build up the Asgardians, Illuminati. If we bring up Illuminati, maybe next month we could have the Illuminati up at what's this, 85, tier 16. So Mr. Fantastic's up at tier 11. So it shouldn't take too much to take them up to the relevant levels. And then our Uncanny Avengers and Alpha Flight need to come up as well. So just build Alpha Flight. On Alpha Flight we've now got Wolverine up to 7 stars. So we'll get Guardian and Sasquatch need to go up to level 85 as well, and then that should be them. And then our Uncanny Avengers, they all need to go up to 85 as well. In doing so, we should be able to push the rewards from the raids. It should pay us back. Now the good thing about the Uncanny Avengers, they're classed as Avengers as well, so when you're doing stuff like epic campaigns and it states Avengers on these nodes, then you get through them that way. So thanks for watching. Tune in next month for the 6th month review.